Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to create CRUD application in Flutter and Hive by using Riverpod State Management. Okay, I've created this new Flutter project and I've opened it on VS Code. So I'm going to open the main.dart file and I'm going to delete this stateless widget and let's create new stateless widget. Let's send the class name to my app and let's return here material app. Okay, and save it and we'll get this black screen. Now let's create new file. Let's say homepage dot file, and over here let's create the stateful widget. Let's send the class name to homepage and let's return here scaffold like this. And now come to the main.dart file and in the material app let's give the home that home page as we have just created, and we'll get this blank white screen which is scaffold. Let's remove this banner. Over here, let's make this debug show check mode banner false and save it to be removed. Okay, now here, let's give the body to the scaffold and column and children. Create here elevated button. Okay, keep the on press function blank for now. And let's give the text to the side, text widget, and right here add product. And here is the button. Now let's make the main axis element to the center for the column and this button here there. Now keep the padding to this column to all side. Have this padding column with the padding at the 25 to all side. Okay, now let's decorate this. Okay, first of all let's create new folder. Let's say widgets, and in the widgets let's create a new file. Okay, we'll say this my button dot dart, and here let's create a stateless widget and let's send this class name to my button, and here let's create elevated button and make the on press function flag and give the side text right here and product like this with the semicolon here. And now come to the home page and let's remove this elevated button and type here my button and import this file. Okay, now come here and let's style this elevated button right here. Uh, style, give the style and type elevated button dot style from. Now we can give the background color here. Let's give the background colors dot orange, and let's see how it's going to look. Okay, now we can give the change the foreground color, text color, the bottom. Let's give white. Can I save it? There we go. Okay, also keep the border. Let's keep the shape here and choose the rounded rectangular border and give the border radius circular width to all sides. And there we go. You can also style this if you want. Let's give the font weight dot bold. Give the font size 20. Okay, now looking good. Okay, you can give the padding to this text, have this text with the padding. Right, go to outside, let's see what's going to look okay now. Okay, now let's make this on-press function dynamic. So copy this, hover over to this and copy that. Okay, now let's change this, just make this text also more dynamic. So right here like this, final string, slice like that, and send this to text, and also here on press. And also let's change, let's make this color also dynamic. So let's simply do that by initializing color like this, color. And you have to look at all of these with the constructor, where okay, now click here color, and to text first here. Copy the home, and here you have to click this button text. Let's give the button text add color, and the colors dot orange, and let's send this to let's give blue accent. And for the on-press function, let's make it blank, and let's set it. Okay, now here types inside the on-press function type showModalBottomSheet, and in the builder let's build the column and give the children right here text fit, so text save. And for the button, just import that my button right here, save now. And for the on-press function plan, and for the color, let's put here colors dot green send. Save it, and let's try to see how it's our model. Now make this column main axis size to minimum, and let's see how it's going to look. Okay, here we go. Instead of accent, let's put your green value. Okay, take the size box to the button. Let's give 50. Okay, give the padding to the column also. Let's have this with the padding 25. Okay, now give the size box with the height of 50. Okay, now we good. Now let's move on to decorate this text field. Okay, let's give the decoration, input decoration, And here we can give the uh, let's write here enable folder and outline input folder. Now inside the outline input folder, you can give the folder radius to all side by to go. Let's say to go, and let's see how it's going to look in our code. Now you can also change the border side color, like leaving the color inside the border side. See the color start. Let's put green. Okay, now if you click on it, as you can see, it's changed. Okay, that's the focused folder. So to fix that, you have to decorate the focused border. So copy this enable border and paste it here. Let's send this to focused border. Uh, let's send this to yellow maybe. And let's see how it's going to look. Now, if it's done it, as you can see, it's changed. Okay. Now let's move on to make this dynamic so that we can use in another time also. So in the users folder, let's create my text dot file, and here let's create a stateless widget like before. Let's set this class name to my text field. Now copy this text field from here, okay, and remove all these two text field. Save it and come here. Okay, put this text field here. Return this text field instead of scaffold. Now come to the home page, and here now type my text field and give the size box here also by 18 height and write here my text field. And let's see how it's going to look. Okay, now looking good. Now I want to let's come here. Let's make this dynamic. So here inside here, let's keep the hint text. Uh, let's give hint text enter email. Sorry, enter. Okay, right here the title. Okay, here we go. Now also give the controller text editing controller. Okay, you have to initialize the text editing controller. Copy this or simply write initialize this like this text editing controller and right here controller and give the controller here. For the text also in text persistent, so initialize it as a string and create the constructor. And keep here in text and for this controller and save it. We got the error here. Now let's keep the controller here. Let's keep this controller for now. And for the index, let's keep here enter title, and for this, let's keep the controller, this string controller for now, and the next right right scripts on. I'm gonna save it. Good. Okay, now in the come to the my text field, and here you can give the max lines. Let's give the max line pop. Okay, you have to make this dynamic too. So it's an integer. So initialize here integer. Max line and require here to change this to max line. It's an integer. Slice it like this. And look at the home page, and you have to declare max line two. Let's declare 4. Okay, now let's initialize this controller. We'll do it later when we need. So below this add product button. Now let's create let's give this size box height of 30. And, let's create a ListView builder. For the item builder, let's return ListTile, and keep the title text for now. And we'll get the error because we have to give the item count. Let's keep item count 10 for now. Make the string wrap true. And here you go. Our app is going to look like this now. Make this start. So make this center, and here let's make the cross axis element to start. And here we go. Okay, it's quite spreading. Let's make this to 10 only. Okay, we do not use size box here because this my button is creating the padding too. Okay, we do not require padding. It's enough space for us. Okay, now here let's keep the trailing and give the row and give the children. Okay, now here let's create icon button on press function. Keep the on press function blank for now and put the icons dot edit. Okay, now let's create another icon also. start it and let's see how it's going to look. Okay, we have to make this main axis size. Let's keep the main axis size minimum and to fix the error. Now it's looking good. Let's send the color also for this icon. Let's keep orange for this and for the delete. Color stuff. Let's keep red for the delete. Here we go. Now looking prettier. Okay. Also for this text, now let's make this. Let's keep the style. Now instead of giving, let's we'll keep it as it is. Let's keep the max line for this max line. Let's keep one only for this. Now if we put multiply this title by 100, as you can see, it will fix the overflow error. Okay, now our title is looking cool. Now let's move on to create the product page. So for this, let's move on to create a new folder. Let's say models, and in the models, let's create new file product model dot product dot. Now here, let's create the class. Let's say product, and firstly we have to include the ID. Say product. Let's say product ID only. It's going to be unique ID. Okay, and secondly we will require title and description also. Let's put the description. Okay, now let's create the constructor for this product ID. Require this dot title, and let's require the description also. In the semicolon here, save it. Let's make it string. Okay, we are not going to change this, so let's remove the final. We are going to change this later, so let's not put final here. Okay, now we have to add the packages, Hive packages and Riverpod package. So open up the terminal and type here Flutter pop and Hive, comma Hive Flutter, comma Flutter report, and also have to add Hive generator and field runner. Okay, now hit enter. Okay, now if you open up the pubspec.yaml file and hold down, you can see some of these packages are added to our Flutter project. Okay, with the latest version. Okay, now close it. Okay, guys, over here on top of this class, now type here part and product g product dot g dot dot like this, and here to create the product adapter. Okay, here type product. Sorry, type here at type. You have to give the type at Hive type, and you have to import this Hive.dart file. Okay, and give the type here 0 for this model. Okay, so index 0, and you have to extend this with the Hive object. Okay, now for this you have to give the Hive field. Okay, this is going to be 0, and similarly for all of these. Hive is going to be 1. Hive field is going to be 2. Okay, now run this command in the terminal. Flutter pop run your runner you run this command, and it will create a new file, this file product.t.dart file in this models folder. Okay, as you can see, it created this product adapter class, so we have to initialize it later, so you do not have to worry about it. Let's close it. Now let's move on to create a new folder. Okay, it's going to be, let's say, services, and in the services folder let's create the product, let's say product provider dot that. Okay, here let's create the class product provider. Okay, you have to extend with the this class with the state notifier, okay, state notifier, this one, and give the list of the that product model we have created. This one. Okay, cool. Now here initialize the final box product like this. Okay, let's send this to product notifier instead of product provider. You can put that one. Not the product provider, and create the constructor of that box here, and make the superclass box dot values dot toList. Send the values of the product to list. Okay, save it. And before this class, we have to now initialize we have to create the hive. Okay, let's say create hive. And let's write here final product box provider goes to provider box. Now let's return the hive dot box, and you have to give the box name. Let's say product. Let's say products. Okay, give the semicolon here. Now initialize the product list provider, and we have to return this box. Okay. Now let's initialize final product list provider goes to state notifier provider, this one. And we have to return the product notifier. And here you have to initialize the box, final box, because this will give us the product box. We have to provide here products box provider, this one. Okay, cool. Now over here, now let's give the type right here, product notifier, the comma, and list of product. Okay, cool. Now let's move on to create the add product. Okay, so below here, now let's create the function or add product in the box. Add product. We'll give the title, new title, and provide the description, product description, okay, which is in the string format. And we create the new ID. So let's say final ID equals to, let's put the date type, current date time right now. But let's say millisecond. Okay. Initialize the product. Product. Okay, give the ID. This ID. Okay, guys, let's change this ID to the string. Okay, you can do it here also. Okay, now let's put this product into the box. So type box dot put, and for the key we'll give this ID, and for the value give the product. Okay, now let's assign to the let's set this values to the list. Okay, to trigger the UI. Okay, now let's move on to okay, guys, now let's move on to create the update function or edit function. So right here, update product, we'll pass the specific ID. So here like this, and also we'll pass the title. It's going to be new title from the text field, and also description. Here's a new title. Okay, and now we'll get the product. Let's initialize the product and get the ID from the box, from the Hive, and we'll compare this ID. We'll give this ID that we're passing. Okay, going to update. Okay, now write the condition if product not equals to null. Okay, then we'll give the this title from the box, new title. Okay, to the description, new description, and we are going to save it. Product dot save. Trigger the UI box dot values dot to list. Okay, now let's move on to create the delete function here. It's right here, why delete product, particular product. In this, we are going to pass the product ID, which we are going to delete. This box will get the delete and pass the ID. Product, right here, product ID. And trigger the UI box dot values dot list. Okay, now open up the main.dart file, and let's wrap this method app with the wrap it widget. Type provider scope. Okay, we have to bind it like this method app. By this, it will import this Flutter Riverpod that we have downloaded. Now let's make this async because we have to initialize the Hive. Okay, right here, widget, widgets, Flutter binding, dot initialize. Okay, now initialize Hive. We have to initialize Hive and register the product adapter that we have created earlier. We type here await hive dot await hive, import this hive package and dot init flutter. Okay, now we have to register the adapter. Give here product adapter like this, and let's open up the box here. On the box, await hive dot open box. We have created this box here. Okay, it's like a Hive database name table. Okay, open the box and give the type product. That's it. Now come to the home page and let's wrap this scaffold with the widget called consumer. And here, let's in the builder, let's give this and let's send this to block body. Convert this to block body. Come up and this reference gives us everything. Now, right here, let's initialize this final products goes to let's write here product provider. Let's say provider and type here rave dot what rave dot read like this and type here product list provider dot notifier like this. It will import this product provider that we have created, and as you can see, Flutter Riverpod also is imported. Now, as you can see, if you change this ref, then we have to change this too. So for this, we can use it for adding the product for this ref dot read is used to add the product. So come down here in this shape. Now here type product provider and type add product. Okay, for the title we have to initialize the controller here. Okay, let's initialize over here final. Let's say title controller goes to text editing controller, and for the description controller equals to text editing controller. We have to dispose this too. Okay, so let's dispose it. Title controller dot dispose and also description controller dot dispose. Okay, so now in the controller, instead of putting this like this, now type here title controller and also the description controller in the controller. Now we have to give the title controls here, change this to text dot text, it's a string, Okay, description controller or text. Okay, save it. Now it's saying box not found. Okay, reload the app products. Now let's try to add. Okay, come to the home page. Products. Come to the home page and over here let's show the message also scaffold dot of context dot show snack bar in the context. Let's show text. Let's write here sources. Let's give the background colors dot gray. Save it and let's try to add the product. Let's write here product one and now click on the save. Okay guys, open up the product provider and got the tour. So instead of doing this like this to string, we have to change it over here to string first. Okay, now come to the home page and let's see. Let's add this product description as you can see, we've got the success message now. Now let's add some more. Let's say product 3 and save it. Okay, cool. Okay, now let's show in the list. So to show the products in the list, so come here and let's initialize the products list. Let's write here rate and what, and here product list provider. That's it. Now for this product, let's come to the list view builder, and for the item count, let's put the length of that list product dot and let's see. And as you can see, we got the only three products. Now let's add another one. And as you can see, it's updated to the 4 products now. Now let's move on and move on. Let's initialize here. Over here, single product, final product goes to that product list. The index, this index, you change it. You have to change that to there's a list view builder index. And for the title, let's show the title from the Hive now that we have stored. Now let's save it, and we got the particular product here, product title here. Now let's work on this delete function also. So type here product provider dot to give us the product, and we have to pass the product ID. Now let's type the product, this product, and it will give us the ID. And let's show the success message also right here. Scaffold messenger dot of context. Also snack bar and for the text. Let's write here product as limited. Save it. And let's try to do it now. Let's do this one. And as you can see, product has been deleted and UI also has updated. Okay, now let's create the new file here. Sorry, yeah, let's get the new folder in the lib folder. Let's say pages. Okay, in the pages folder, now let's create the new file. Let's say product detail dot, and here let's keep the create the class. Sorry, create the stateful widget. Okay, let's send this to product detail as name, and here let's return scaffold. Okay, now in the scaffold, let's give the body column and so on. Okay. Okay, now come to the home page and in the edit on press function, edit icon button. In the on press function, we have to put navigator dot push, and with the material page route here. In the builder, let's build product detail for this file, and let's click on this edit and we'll move to this edit page now. Okay, now come to this file. Okay, before give the appr to the appr to the scaffold and save it, and we'll get this button. Okay, guys, now we have to give pass the particular ID. So initialize the ID here like this product ID from the home page from the distributor, and let's require this dot product ID, and in the app bar let's keep the title text, and right here product. It's a stateful widget, so we have to give the widget and the product ID. And in the detail page, let's give the product ID. This product give us the ID that we have initialized here. So now save it, and we have to revert the app. Now come to the product detail page. Okay, here is the ID. Okay, now come to the product detail page and let's wrap this scaffold in the widget and send this to consumer. Okay, and for this, let's remove this child. Sorry, let's give here builder and let's build the scaffold, return the scaffold, and this error function return the scaffold. Let's send this to block body so that we can slice here box and then product list, provider list. Okay, now first of all we have to get the box. Okay, so let's initialize the box and what get the box. like this product box provider. We have initialize here. It will get the box that we have returned from here. Okay, so we got the box now. Let's get the ID, I mean product, particular product by providing the particular product ID that we have passed. Product ID, and this product will give us the title, ID, everything from the box. Okay, we got the error is unconditionally accessed because the receiver can be now. So let's make it keep this. Okay, here you go, product 3, and if you click on the product 2, it will show the particular product detail. Okay, now in the column, now we have created the my text field button. I mean text field in the controller. Let's keep the text field controller for now. And for the full text, let's write here. Nothing. Let's write here enter title and for the next title, let's put two. And type again my text field. We have another text field for the description. For the hint text, let's write here enter description. Alright, right. Max line, let's put 4. And let's see how it's going to look. Now it's looking like this. We give the size box to the height of 50. Okay, let's give the padding to this column by 25 and to look better. Okay, now below this, my text field with the size box again with the height of 20. And we have created the my button widget. So we put that for this right here. Widget. Now for the on twist, make it black for now. For the color, put the color dot. Let's put orange. Let's put deep orange and let's see how it's going to look. Okay. Now looking cool. You can wrap this my button with the expanded. Let's see. And it will expand like this. Let's expand. Let's wrap this with the side box to keep the white double dot inflated. Okay, now our app is looking cool now. Come to the home page and here's the column. Let's wrap this column with the widget and change this to single child scroll so that we do not get the overflow error. Okay, and come to the product detail page and now we have to give the specific controller text to which product so that we can edit the product. Yes. So over here right? Final. Let's say title controller equals to text editing controller, and that will be text title for this, and also for the description. Text editing controller and text product dot description. Okay, now put here title controller instead of beginning text editing controller like this, and here text description controller. Now save it and hit go. Now it will not edit until you have to over here, come up here, and let's initialize the product provider, final product provider for editing or adding. You have to do like this, read. You are going to read it. So web.read, type here product list provider dot notifier. It's going to notify object the UI. And now right here product provider dot product provider dot what did we call it, update product, and for the ID we're going to use the same ID to get from here, and for the title we'll provide the new title from the controller of the text field. So right here title controller, send this to text string description controller dot text. Okay, so the scaffold message also messenger dot of context dot show snap bar text product we detect successful delete. And let's go back to the templates after edit. Let's go back to the home page. Okay, right here navigator dot pop, it will trigger it to go back. Now let's try to edit. Let's send this to anything and click on the edit now, and got the message, and our product has been edited, and see it's edited. Now go back and let's edit this one, send this to anything. Okay, cool. Now as you can see we got the error like this. Now to fix that we can simply do come to the home page, and you can give the app bar, let's say let's give the title text, let's say here home page, And here is the homepage title. You can put it in the center by making the center title true. If you do not want to use the app bar, you can grab this column with the widget called SafeArea and you fix this error. Now everything is fine, looking cool. Our app is looking cool. Give some padding below the this button. Let's give 25. Okay, cool. This is how you can create the To-Do app in Flutter, Hive, and by using Riverpod State Management and Hive Local Database. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe my channel for more videos.